Hey there, Tubies. It's Aisha. It's the end of the day. It is Monday the 26th, and we're doing a weekend reads wrap up. So, a wrap up of my Friday reads. So originally I went in with this was my TBR of Ian's Ultimate Gamble. I had the last 30 pages to finish, and I did. I also had Copycat and The Darkest Part of the Forest on my TBR. I am almost done with Copycat. This book is very, very meta. The premise of this is that the character in here is an author. Tracy is a popular author. She writes fiction, and she's from this hometown, and she meets this woman in the hair salon, and right from jump, you know Tracy ain't got all her marbles because homegirl lets you know right there in this scenario that everything. She's one of those people that they follow the strongest personality in the room, is how my mentor would put it. She emulates the strongest person in the room, and for her, that is Tracy, this author. She herself wants to be an author, and apparently she's very good at it. She takes her time to weave her way into Tracy's life, and it starts off innocently, and poor Tracy is thinking, I just wanted a friend who is an author as well as someone in my local town who is not going to see me as competition. And all the crazy jumps out. So this is a story told in two timelines. Tracy's story and how she's seeing the interactions, and Simone's story and how she's seen the interactions. And you see the level of crazy as it evolves. First and foremost, Tracy's writing a book called Copycats. I just loved it. And it's about the same scenario. It's about women who copy people in their lives. And I thought it was so fantastic that it was so meta. And I just loved it. I thought it was very good. And as a person who kind of dabbles in publishing as a reviewer, and you see all the things that go down from the publishing aspect and from the viewer, the authors talking and the publishers and editors talking, you kind of feel like you're in the world a little bit. So seeing it here, it just, I really enjoyed it. So I'm almost done with this. I have maybe 30 pages left, and it's, oof, Lord. Oof, duh. It's got some lessons in there. I was also able to finish Ian's Ultimate Gamble. I put up a video on Saturday. Well, I put it up on Sunday, but it's my video from Saturday about my thoughts and opinions on this. I'm going to do a full review. I apologize. It's the end of the day and my makeup is starting to irritate my contacts, so I'm going to have to hurry up and take this stuff off. But I wanted to film a video before I did that. I did not get to this. The Darkest Part of the Forest. I cannot find this on any of my ebook apps. If I had been able to do that, I could have read this faster. But I haven't been able to. So this is going to be this week's read. It's got to get finished by the end of this month. And since we're in the last week of the month, this is definitely going to be on there. So this is going to be my home read from, and that's how many pages? A little over 300 pages. I could definitely read this in 2 days. So I'm definitely dedicating this week to this. So Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going to read this. I'm off Wednesday. So I'm off Wednesday and I'm going to some place where I'll be sitting and waiting for hours. So I will bring this with me. I'll definitely get this read. Currently, I am reading Seduction Westmoreland Style by Brenda Jackson. I am 32 pages in. Loving it. This is the story of Casey, who is the cousin to Ian. Casey is one of the triplets from Corey's family. Corey is also a character in one of the books. Corey is a park ranger who discovers that a former girlfriend gave birth to triplets, which kind of runs in his family. Twins and triplets run in their family. And these triplets have been raised their entire life believing that their parents had this epic love story and that their dad passed away, and then come to discover their mom lied on her deathbed. And she confesses on her deathbed. So this is Casey's story. She's the girl in the triplets. She's the last one born, and she's having a tough time because she and her mom were really, really close. So she built her life and her understanding on this story, this epic love story, and to discover that it's a lie, just she's not altogether there, because her whole life has been a lie. So she's pissed, and understandably so, and it's impacting the way that she connects to Corey, her dad. So this is her love story with McKinnon Quinn, who is best friends with Durango and Stone, and he lives in Montana. He is a horse rancher, and he's trying to become a horse trainer. And of course, like, previous characters from other books are mentioned in here. And if you haven't read the stories, then you kind of don't know who they are. But there's brief snippets given to them, so you know who they are. Because I've read them, I'm like all excited, like, oh my god, yeah. I'm just geeky like that. You don't have to read these in order, but it makes it more fun when you do. Yeah, so this is going to be an interesting read. And currently I'm also reading Toni Morrison's The Bluest Eye. I am listening to this on audiobook. I started this yesterday when I was grocery shopping. I've never read The Bluest Eye. I've read Beloved. So I was unaware that the very beginning of the story is her reading this like nursery rhyme over and over and over and over again. And I thought something was wrong with my edition, and I'm like, something's wrong with this thing. So I turned it off, and when I got home, I looked, and I'm like, oh, so that's part of it. Because it's a spiral down. It starts off as a good, and if you've ever read the book, you probably know. But Toni Morrison narrates the audiobook, so it's even more powerful because the way she says the words and the way she carries the tone, so I'm listening to the audiobook, even though I don't really like listening to audiobooks for fiction books, listening to her read her story. So I'm only 20 pages into this, 17 pages into this, so I'm listening to that. For my ebook read this week, I downloaded a few last night. I was scrolling through my Kindle. There's a lot on here that I could read, but with fall coming, and I'm going to start decorating for fall soon, because September 1st is in a week, and that is my go. There's a lot on here that I want to try and knock out. But I downloaded Gina Showalter's The Darkest Night. I already owned it. I'm just re-downloading it to read. J.C. Valentine, who I absolutely love. I'm pretty sure I have a video review of her book, Rain. I'll leave a link in the eye above. I downloaded Sarah Cartwright's Crave. Re-downloaded... What? You did what? I re-downloaded Shayla Black and Lexi Blake's The Virgin series. So good. It's polyamory. It's menages, and it's just delicious. And then I downloaded Tammy Faulkner's newest book, Don't Doubt, because I learned about it right before it came out, so I pre-ordered it. I downloaded Eva Leigh's Temptation of a Wallflower. I re-downloaded Dread Nation, and I re-downloaded Octavia Butler's Lilith's Blood. I own all the books, so I thought I would read them. And I have A Gentleman's Secret by Alicia Rye. I'm not sure which one I'm going to get to, Oh, and I also downloaded Sherry Hayes' Slave. I read the rest of the series. You needed to read the series in order to understand the progression of the story. But I didn't know that Slave was the first book, and I read the second book, third book, and fourth book, and I absolutely love these books. I definitely need to get those in physical form. I will leave links down below to my full review of the series and the progression of the story. Loved it. So I'm definitely picking up The Darkest Night by Gina Showalter. I have the ebook and I own the physical cover, physical copy. And I definitely want to pick up an erotica this week. I might go into, I'm really feeling like I'm going to pick up The Exhibitionist, which is on my list of things to read. So there's a lot that I want to read and a lot that I'm tackling. Definitely reading this. I'm going to finish this tonight, Copycat, and this is definitely on the list. So these are the definites for the week. No rush to finish Toni Morrison. I don't have to finish it this month, but it's a short book, and listening to her voice is captivating. And after reading Kimberla Lawson Roby's A Deep Dark Secret, I wasn't as easily triggered as I probably would have been reading that section at the very beginning of the story where they talk about the young girl in Pensacola and why she's there. And I'm just like, Jesus fuck, everybody just knows and no one just, it's just a thing. But it's going to be interesting to read. Like I said, it's Toni Morrison's voice, so I'm really excited. Definitely going to finish this tonight. The Bluest Eye I'll listen to on my ride to work and home. So that will get completed probably first week of September. And Darkest Part of the Forest is this week. And we are definitely reading Seduction Westmoreland Style. I need to find an ebook that I can read at work. And yeah. So currently right now, we did good this weekend. We got a majority of this read. We finished Ian and we started a few. So I liked what I did this weekend. I really enjoyed what I read. So yeah, definitely. That's it for me. I'm already punch drunk because I need to go to sleep. My eyeballs are itching because keratoconus and makeup don't always mix. So I'm going to go clean my face. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's next one. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Let me know what your weekend reads were. Let me know what you're planning to read for the rest of the week. And I will see you guys on Friday when we do a weekly... when we do one of those. When we do our weekly wrap-up. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.